got what I need, and you say you shall prefer.
Alright, so hey YouTube, smoothvirus with you. Oh, I thought I turned my camera off, but I didn't. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're here at the mall today with Cuisine.
Hey.
And we're just out here doing a little day game today. I didn't get a chance to do kind of a recap of the last night in the town video that we did when we were just getting ready to head out in the downtown. And we wound up on U Street, and so I think you got a phone number out of that night, and I think Phil got a phone number. I didn't get anything.
I know I got at least one because I got the one in the dance club.
Yeah. And Phil, that was the night. That was the night we went to Marvin.
Oh, also I got 2 numbers taken that day.
Yeah. Well.
And one night taken.
I was in that set with Phil, and the girl I was talking to was very cute and very nice, and I liked her, but she was married. So. And Phil kissed that girl from Iowa.
Oh right.
Yeah, and I think that weekend was also the same weekend that I had that really nice set, really cool girls, but they turned out to be from Texas and they were leaving the next day.
Right.
So kind of the problem last week was I did do well in some situations, but a lot of the situations where I did well, the girls were from out of town, so there wasn't a whole lot I could do with that.
Wasn't it also the holiday weekend?
Yeah, it was.
Everybody was.
Yeah, everybody was here from out of town. To see the fireworks in DC and Folk Life Festival, which was a lot of fun. So I've been kind of.
So I did get big in numbers because I got 2 Folk Life festivals.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is why he's the coach and I'm not.
But I don't remember the weekend at all. The next weekend, I'm like, okay, who got the number 1? Did I call her? Did you call her? I think I called her.
You need to get like a database program to store all your numbers, man.
Oh, let's not go there.
So I've been in kind of a slump lately because I've not been getting a lot of. God, it's been like a month since I got a phone number out of a girl. So
that was a bad one.
Yeah. Oh God. I don't think we're gonna talk about that one. That was a friggin' nightmare, man.
That was not good.
That was the biggest shutdown I ever got in my life.
I got out of there.
The funny thing was, like, the guys, like, my not my girlfriends, but like my female friends were like pissed and wanted to kick this girl's ass.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But we're not gonna go there. So, yeah, you're right, man. I think part of my problem is I get way in my head.
You do.
And I make it way harder in my head.
And you say, I just want to think, and I'm like, dude, the 300-second rule, I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
It says you need to just open and open and open. And today there were 2, I'm guessing they were about 20-year-old Latinas. He says one wasn't Latina, but she was speaking Spanish, so she's Latina to me. And one of them was on the phone, so he didn't need a wingman. He just went in and talked to the other one. And he was in there a good 20 minutes, and I pushed him into that set. Pretty hard. And he went in there, and he got a number, and that's good. She's cute, too.
Yeah, so slump ended.
You also got a make-out last weekend, though. So if you get a make-out, it's not really a slump, because you did get a make-out.
I did get a make-out. Not like that's super hard in a dance club. I've actually had guys tell me that it's impossible for a woman to passionately kiss you after you've only known her for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
not true. If I can do it, a lot of women do it. I mean, that's not the first time I've done that. So, totally and completely possible. Actually, one guy from here on YouTube actually was like, have you actually ever gone out specifically for the sole purpose of meeting girls? And I'm like,
what? Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nothing weird about that, man. And there's nothing weird about that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Why would there be?
I mean, why?
Guys go out to bars and clubs, whether or not they're engaged to meet girls. Exactly. I was out on a date last night, and the girl was very cool. We were both actually watching people, men and women, walk by. We were critiquing their clothing and their body language. And she looked at this group, and she said, "Oh, they're gay." And they weren't gay. They were engaged. They were dressed in patterned shirts and all metrosexual. And I thought it was funny because it was a style that she didn't know at all, but I immediately knew they were engaged. So it's kind of interesting. But They weren't the only ones I could tell. Definitely going out to meet girls. There were guys not in game out there to meet girls. There were girls out there I knew were dressed to meet guys.
So you shouldn't feel weird about going out specifically just to meet women.
Dude, it wouldn't occur to me, but I will say I go out to eat too. It's like if we go out, we're getting food. I just need to say that.
Yeah, we do go out, and we get a lot
go
of
out
good
and I
food.
don't get food. I get hungry. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm hungry right now.
I'm hungry too. They don't call me cuisine for nothing. We had tacos and we're still hungry.
Those are good tacos.
We had tacos, I don't know, 2 hours ago.
So anyway, we're here in the mall. We're gonna wrap this up. I got some new shoes.
I've worked a few hired guns today, and only one of them did I really want a number, so I went for a number on that one, and she said, my manager's around. Can you come back tomorrow? And I said, hey, why don't you just write down your number like you're writing the web address of the business? And she didn't. She wrote her number, her name, she handed it to me, and I don't have to come back tomorrow, which is good because I wasn't going to.
He got that technique from Royce.
That wasn't
Royce at WordPress.com.
Right.
Royce.wordpress.com.
But he does that with bartenders.
Yeah, and I've seen him do it, and it does.
Malls. I do this with hired guns in malls.
I've seen him do it, and it does work. But we
she's
should cover.
She's got to be into you though.
We're talking a little bit of community jargon here. Hired guns. It's just like sales clerks, bartenders.
But usually it's
girls
somebody
that
who's
are
hired because she's cute.
Right.
And these
like
girls,
a hostess.
These particular girls are the equivalent of hostesses, the ones today, and they are cute. They're all cute. But I usually use the term for anybody who's they're at work, but technically the term is supposed to be like women who are hired because they're cute, like hostesses and bartenders.
So cool beans. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. We're still here in the mall. I think we're gonna maybe change real quick, and then we're gonna head into town
Get some food
and get some food, get a nice parking spot, and meet some more women. We're so bad, very, very bad.
We're bad, terrible men. We're just terrible
naughty.
men.
All right, later on, guys.